A typical pantry distribution week starts on Tuesday, the second Tuesday of each month, and it starts between 12:30 and 1. The volunteers start to arrive. We put up the tables, put away the chairs, and we start to bring things over from the little church.
Why do I do what I do? Wow, that's a good question. Do it from the heart. It's to serve the folks in the community and to hopefully make an impact in their lives and for their families.
My primary motivation, first of all, is that I love to help people in need. And it has always been something that's been dear to my heart. I grew up with a family that always gave to those who didn't have anything.
I felt when the program started, oh my, what a wonderful way to make Jesus known to others. Because when you don't have anything, it's like you can't get anything from anybody. Of course, you see my age, so therefore, by living this time, I've seen some changes like that with people.
A lot of times when we as volunteers are here, it is so awesome that we have the ability to help these people. How we talk to them is very important because, you know, we want to feel the same kind of respect and the same kind of love that we have for each other. And how we talk to each other while we're here too is so important because it shows our clients, as we could call them, who are getting our services, that we do care about them. And we do, and that's why we're here volunteering.
It's just the way I was brought up. My father was a community service director of South Central Conference. We used to see him do stuff. We used to go out with him and help less fortunate. And so that is just been ingrained in myself since I was a young boy. So I continue to do it.
Well, I started volunteering for the food pantry when it first started in 2006, and I just enjoy the work that we do. I enjoy helping the community, and it's really an outreach to the Miami Gardens community.
At work, I have people say, well, we're not really poor in America because we have food stamps, we have different places that people can go, so they don't really see that there are people who really do need it. I know there are people who just come and get what they want because they want it, but among those people are the good ones who really do need it. And if we stop giving and sharing because we think that everybody's here just to get what they want because they don't really need it, then we miss the ones that's lost between those people that really do need it, and they quietly come in and they take what they can and they leave. But you know that whatever you do, it doesn't matter. Just like Jesus said, you throw the seed out and it lands on hard soil, it lands on good soil, the same way. You just give. And that one person out of those 10 people may be the one that really needed it. So don't assume that somebody else is volunteering or somebody doesn't really need it. Just come and help because you may be that one person that makes a difference.
Oftentimes we talk about wanting to help in the pantry and talk about needing help in the pantry. And people say, well, I have work, or I go to school, or I just don't think I have time. If something is important to us, we make time.
So it's important to volunteer, to take just a little bit of time. I know sometimes volunteering seems like a big job, but if you have an hour even, that's what Johndra told me, that's what made me come. We had a doctor's appointment this morning, but she said even an hour of help is great. So I knew I could give that, so we did.
People are in need. They're coming from near and far, really far, to get this food. And people have come through lines crying. They've come through crying, asking for more sometimes. So that moves me to be able to see lift someone's spirit and to help them out in the smallest way. This might be a tiny way, but it lifts me up to get here every other week. But I would say to anybody, if you want to impact yourself, come here and help someone else.
If members would be willing to give a day at work, I know there's some companies that offer you 8 hours to do a day of service. If you would give that day of service to the Pisgah Pantry, we would really appreciate it. If you could give a day off during the summer for you and your family to come out, we'd appreciate it. At the pantry, if you just have an hour, if you have 2 hours, if you'd be willing to give 1 day of work per year to come and help for 4 or 5 hours here at the pantry, it would mean so much. We'd appreciate it. Of course, we always want your help during Thanksgiving time and during Christmas time when it's extra busy and there's a lot more things that need to be done, and usually our clients are a lot more. But if you could help any of those days in between, we serve twice a month. That's 24 times a year. And if you could just give 1 day, 1 out of those 24, it'd be greatly appreciated.